You guys ready? Here we go. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading these blockchains every single day. And guys, we are back with another live. I finally was able, my internet was down for like 2 days. It's been a crazy first couple of days of this week, let me tell you. A lot of things happening. But in general, right now, geez, still fighting off my cold. Still, I'm still hanging in there. I'm hanging in there like Bitcoin is, baby. So right now, the altcoins are pumping. Once again, we're going to be covering a lot of different altcoins here. We're going to be covering why Bitcoin is pumping. Is this going to take us all the way to 100K plus, or is this going to be a fake out rally, right? We're going to be covering all of this, much plus lots and lots and lots more. So I appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here, tapping those likes, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe, and let's get rocking and rolling. Make sure you guys are dropping your altcoins into the chat so that I cover them for you. But overall, look at this. Uniswap up 24.9% today. We got XLM up another 15%. ENA up 18.7%. Let's go. If you guys aren't excited, I don't know what to tell you guys. This is some of the most exciting times in the market. Obviously, I prefer the red days. You guys know that. You guys know that I prefer the red days. I like the red days so that I can buy. There's not much buying action I can do here at these levels. So right now, Bitcoin is having a little breakout here. I was actually waiting for a little bit of a retest down here for a long opportunity, but I guess I'll try to catch the retest on the breakout here for a long. So here for a short time frame Bitcoin trade right now, I am looking for a little retest here of this breakout to see if we run it up to 98, 97. Right now, Bitcoin is running. We have taken back above the previous day high today, broken above 95,000. And have continued to move. We had a little bit of a gold pocket here, retracement earlier, and we kept running it back up. Bitcoin wants more action, man. Bitcoin wants more and more up action. So if we zoom out here to the daily, let's zoom out here to the daily to see what's happening here on the daily. Right now, let's ignore some of this stuff. Let me get rid of this right here. Let me move this over. Okay, perfect. It's a little messy, but you guys can get the picture here. At the beginning of this week on Monday, we rotated the entire previous week range all the way down to the value area low. Yesterday, Tuesday, we dropped below it and then came back up and pretty much started to reclaim this previous day low and the Monday low, right? And today we have been almost rotating this entire range almost all the way back to the week open and the previous week point of control at 98,000. So this is going to be a very critical level to get back above. If you were in the crypto citadel, you guys would have gotten that warning here. As you guys can see here, back on the 25th, I told you guys, hey, this is happening, right? We're rotating this range all the way to the downside. Be very, very careful here. And then I warned you guys that same day, right? The 25th. God, this congestion is killing me. I warned you guys that, hey, we are at the lows here. We're at the lows of this week. We're at the lows of this range. We are at some good lows here. We could be making a move back towards 95,000. And then if we hold 95,000 as support, we're going to make a move towards 98, which is that weekly open. And so far, so good. This is the way we're going right now. So this was in the Crypto Citadel literally about 3-4 days ago. Let me see here. Where is... Sorry about that. Let me see. I'm waiting for see if we get a retest of this of this breakout. If we get a retest here down to this value area low. Sorry, not value area low. Just to this breakout line, we get a retest here. I'll take the long and see if we run it to 98. We might not get a retest. We might not, but we'll see. Got to be patient here. Got to be patient. Sellers getting removed from Coinbase. I'm not sure. I don't know. Honestly, not aware of what's going on with Celo every single day. What's going on, Funny? What's going on, Heather? Appreciate you jumping in here. Appreciate all of you guys. Please, as you guys are coming in here, tap that screen. Let's get those likes rocking and rolling. Really helps out. Let's go back over to the different altcoins. We're going to be covering Ethereum. We're going to be covering some other altcoins here as well. So let's jump on over to Ethereum. Let's see what Ethereum is doing right now. Let me get here. Let me get a new tab. Let me know if you're bullish on Bitcoin right now. Do you think we're going to run it to 100K? If we're going to run it to 100K right now, start dropping a 1 in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat if you think we're running it to 100K plus right now. Drop a 2 in the chat if you think this is a fake out rally and we're going to be dropping down lower. Let me know in the chat right now. Start dropping that. I want to see what you guys think. Let me pump out. Sorry about that. Crypto Poyo, let's go, Crypto Poyo, dropping 5 memberships in the chat. Let's go. Appreciate that, Crypto Poyo. Appreciate the support, brother. Let's see here. I gave you a sweet setup in the Discord entry almost there. Dude, I saw that. I'm trying to understand where your entry was. You're talking about Peanut. So we got Crypto Poyo here in the Discord dropping a setup for potentially for Peanut from what I'm seeing here. But oops, this was posted on the wrong side. Sorry about that. What's going on here? Hold on, got so many tabs open trying to find where I'm at, where I'm not supposed to be. All right. So Crypto Poyo dropped here a setup for an entry for Peanut, but you're gonna have to walk me through this, man. I don't understand this setup here, this your indicators that you're using here. So I didn't really understand where your entry point was. I see your first TP, but I'm assuming your entry was down here somewhere around the 101. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. So please give us a quick little walkthrough there if you can. Crypto Poyo, appreciate that. 100K rally for sure. 100K rally for sure. Heather says that this is a fake out rally. WP says this is a fake out rally. Let's see here. I appreciate that, Crypto Poyo. Thank you for the love, man. Thank you for the memberships. I appreciate all of that. All of you guys that are becoming members, make sure you guys are smashing those likes and hitting that subscribe. Let's go over to Ethereum like I promised. So this is a trade for Peanut. This is going to be an entry, a long trade for Peanut here. Some big TPs, but I'm just not 100% sure where the entry is right now for this. Bitcoin coming back down here, potentially going to give me this retest here to be able to enter that trade for the Bitcoins. I'm in already, but not 100%. I want to sweep at that 0.95 liquidity. Interesting. Rich, were you saying big dip? You still think that? Rich, yeah, I still think a big dip is possible. I understand that right now we're going towards that 100K, right? Right now we're having a nice little move back to the upside towards 98K. It's going to be a big level to get past. It's the previous week point of control and the week open, right? We can run it all the way to 100K. It's still possible that we run it to 100K plus, to about 102, 105. But if we don't really hold those levels, most likely we could just drop. We could just get hit with a massive sell while the retest is happening right now. I'm gonna start getting into my Bitcoin long here. Give me a quick little second here. Just let's go. I'm in, baby. I'm in. Let me add my TP real quick. Take profit. Nice little. Let's see here. Stop loss. No, not by price. By P&L. Just a quick little. Gotta keep that TP far enough. Take profit and the stop loss far enough that I can keep it running here. So let's go. I'm in the Bitcoin long. I jumped in on this retest here. Let's see if we can run it up to 98. Let's see if we can run it up to 98. All right, let's go back to Ethereum. Let's actually look at the Ethereum chart. I know I've been saying that we're going to, and I haven't. Just a lot of things going on, man. A lot of things going on. Let's see here. This is my Ethereum chart. I don't believe it is. Nope, it is not. Here we are. Here we are. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this update right here going on for Ethereum. So ETH right now has had a nice little rally. What the heck is this line doing here? has had a nice little rally here, finding support on the 0.5, 3,100. We were down here for a couple of days. We're finally bouncing. We finally bounced off of that, broke into this resistance zone that I've been talking about between 3,400 and 3,300. We're breaking above that finally for the first time in a long time, right? We tapped through it on the 25th, but we closed right below it once again. If we can close above this 35, 3,800 is the next target here. 3,800 is the next target. It is a monthly point of control here for actually it's a quarterly naked point of control for quarter two of this year at 3,800. That's going to be a major target. That's another move of about 5.5%, give or take, about a little bit less than 5.5%. Back to 3,800. We start getting above 3,800, and we're going to be basically at the peaks for Ethereum earlier this year. I hope you guys are tapping those screens, getting those likes rocking and rolling, because this show is just getting started. Let's see here. BTC DOM going down, so Bitcoin will crab walk. Alts will start to move ETH already starting to March. Dude, 100%. 100%. Look at this. Somebody come look at this, right? Bitcoin dominance right now. Bitcoin dominance right now is taking a little walk to the downside. And that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Bitcoin dominance dropping, right? We've fallen out from, we came up as high as 61.5%. We've been dropping this whole last week. We had a little, moves to the upside yesterday, but at the end of the day, we still came down to 58. Today, we just been playing around. We start losing this little area here of 58. We're going to start dropping big down into the 57, 56 percentile. Big moves come down. What's going on, Francine? See you in the chat. Appreciate you always showing up and smashing those likes. Appreciate all of you guys tapping those likes. Let's get it. So, yes, I do believe a 75K drop is still potentially possible for Bitcoin, even with this major rally, right? Even if we rally up to 100, there's going to be a major sell. Unless Bitcoin shows major buying pressure, FOMO, hype, and strength at between 100 and 105, there's still a very good chance that we run it up there, tap it, and come down, right? There's also a good chance that we're just going to be ranging between 98 and 91 for quite some time, because overall, the month of December is a pretty good month, right? November so far is up 36% on the month already, right? November is up 36%. Last year in December, we had a 12% run. In the previous years where we've had a green September, followed by a Q4 green. We had a 30% move on 2016. We had a 13% move on 2015, 38% move on on 2017, 46% move on 2020 in the month of December alone. Right now, we are at a 51.5% return for Q4 so far. The average is 85%. So there still is some room to run to the upside or to just crawl sideways here for Bitcoin for some time. But nonetheless, I'm not saying that a drop to 76,000 has to happen. It doesn't need to happen. There's no guarantee that it will happen, right? But what I'm saying is that if that is the drop that I'm looking for to be entering a big long for Bitcoin. That's the drop that I'm looking for to go big on the altcoins, right? I'm not buying altcoins that are up 400%, right? XLM is up over 400% this month. You think I'm going to buy it on the little dip that it had yesterday or the day before? No. This the risk management is not there. Can it keep running? Absolutely. Anything can happen. That's why I've been buying for many years. That's why I've been buying during the summer, right? If I get another last dip to those critical levels of 79, 78, 76, right, to fill in that CME gap and all those critical levels that are down there, naked points of controls, all this stuff, if we get it, I'm loading up. That's where I'm going to be interested in going ham on a Bitcoin long, right? Because I do still think that Bitcoin's going to hit 200K overall in this bull market. I am still very, very bullish. I don't want people to misunderstand me and think that, oh, he's always talking about 76K. I'm just trying to remind you that 76K is possible, that a drop is possible. Do not fall into the fallacy that it's up-only season, that we're only going to keep running and running and running and running. Pullbacks will happen, right? Pullbacks will happen. So I appreciate everybody's typing those screens. Says BlackRock dumps Bitcoin for Ethereum. BlackRock is full on selling Bitcoin betting. So yes, I know what you're referring to. You're referring to in the last couple of days here for the ETFs, we've had more Bitcoin outflows and more. So they've been selling Bitcoin and they've been buying Ethereum. Right now, does that mean that they're not bullish on Bitcoin? Absolutely not. They're still extremely, extremely bullish on Bitcoin, right? There's a lot of bullish things happening for Bitcoin, and I'm going to cover some here with you guys as before we jump back into some more TA for some altcoins here. So we quickly just jump in over here. By the way, now MetaMask users can buy crypto using Venmo in the US. So US users of MetaMask can now buy crypto using Venmo. That's really cool. They have a little buy feature and it says, boom, Venmo right there. Bam. Venmo. So let's keep scrolling here for some bullish news. So this is what you're talking about. Around 1,320 Bitcoin were sold and 11,880 ETH were bought on November 26th, yesterday, for the ETFs, right? ETFs inflows and outflows. So that's what he was referring to in that moment. But guys, they're still very bullish on Bitcoin overall. So over here, I want to show you guys some stuff that's happening, right? Brazil proposes a Bitcoin strategic reserve. What did I talk to you guys about when I mentioned this, right? This article right here about the United States working on a reserve for Bitcoin. If this happens, right, we have all the pro crypto, pro Bitcoin people we need in a position of power right now to make this happen. If they make it happen for real, if they keep their promise and they actually make it happen, we're already seeing other countries like, hey, I'm interested. I want some of this, right? So Brazil, they actually are, I think it's like $18 billion that they were willing to buy. Where is that news at? Let's see here. I can't see it right now. I don't know where it is where I saw that. But they're willing to buy up $18 billion. Another big piece of news that we got is the U.S. courts have officially appealed that the sanctions against Tornado Cash are unlawful, meaning people are going to be able to start using Tornado Cash again. And what does Tornado Cash do? If you guys are new, you guys don't know what Tornado Cash is. A few years ago, they banned Tornado Cash and they sanctioned, and they were saying that any user that was using Tornado Cash, if they caught your wallet being connected to Tornado Cash or having money being sent to your wallet from Tornado Cash, you were going to get, in big trouble. You're going to get fined. You're going to have a whole issue with the courts. But they just said that, hey, this is unlawful. And why is it unlawful? They explained that it is because of the simple fact that Tornado Cash is not owned by any national government and is also not owned by any entity. It's not being controlled. It is immutable smart contracts that is not controlled by anyone or any group of people. So it is free to be used and it is unlawful to ban because of that. So that is great, which means that Bitcoin privacy or crypto privacy in general is coming back, baby. Crypto privacy is coming back. People are going to be able to start using Tornado Cash once again and start actually putting privacy on their transactions and being able to protect themselves. Privacy is a right. Privacy is something that most people should be thriving for, but they just don't even know what the benefits of privacy are. Everyone's quick argument is, well, I don't got nothing to hide, so I don't need to worry about privacy. Trust me, you don't need to hide anything. You don't need to be doing things. You don't need to be doing bad things to want or need privacy. Privacy is your right. So over here, we got a nice little shot of different governments that are holding Bitcoin, right? The U.S. government has got 19.4 billion already. The Chinese government has got 18 billion. UK has got 5 billion. Kingdom of Bhutan has got 1 billion. El Salvador's got 556 million. Ukraine's got 60 million. Venezuela's got 22 million. And Finland's got $7.8 million in Bitcoin. And we're talking about Brazil wanting to come in with $18 billion worth to create a strategic reserve. If the United States does create their reserve, that is going to activate game theory, where a lot of other countries are going to want to jump into Bitcoin's price action and get some of the reserves going on for them as well. Nobody wants to be left behind. No country wants to be missing out because they don't understand something, and they're going to want to get a piece of the action if the United States gets into the reserve. And I honestly do believe they're going to make it happen. I do believe they're going to make it happen. Let's see here. Yeah, peanut entry, $1, half position, second at 0.95, full stop 0.92. Let's go, Pollo. Thank you for breaking that down. Let's go here. Let's go look at some other altcoins here for some more little updates of what's going on. ENA up 20% today. ENA, aka Athena, is another one that I am bullish on. I've been talking about this for quite some time. It was working with BlackRock. It's working with Buildo, with their Buildo asset fund, and they are making things happen, aka real world asset tokenizations are happening here, which is very, very bullish for crypto in general. And, you know, this is going to be very bullish for this asset here, which is going to, you know, do its thing. So overall, let's see here. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody in the chat. I have an alert saying to remove before January 13, 2025. What alert are you talking about, Joey? Oh, they're talking about something being delisted. Oh, talking about Cello being delisted from Coinbase. Don't know anything about that. If it is happening, make sure you guys are taking the appropriate actions and moving your assets to appropriate wallets and managing your risk appropriately. Also, guys, if you guys didn't know, I'm going to tell you right now. If you guys didn't know, right? If you didn't know, I don't have a link here. I don't have anything to sell you. I'm just giving you a heads up here. If you're interested in charting and using TradingView, by the way, you can make a free account. You can make an account for free. But if you want to start using, or you already have some experience with it, right? You've already been using TradingView for some time, but you want to have access to using more indicators all at the same time, their Black Friday sales are great. They have great Black Friday sales up to 70% off, right? To get premium for $217 for 13 months. That's $16.69 a month. They have great trading. TradingView has great Black Friday sales. If you don't take advantage of it, you're going to regret it. This is the only time I buy premium TradingView is during this time. I don't have a link. I don't have nothing. Just go to TradingView and get it yourself. Another one that I want to give you guys a heads up about, if you guys are also not taking advantage of let's see here, of your hardware wallets, Trezor is another one that also has some pretty good discounts here. So they got 3 different wallets, give or take, right? They have the Trezor 5, Safe 5, which is $152. They have the Safe 3, which is $55, and the Model 1T, which is $34. They've got 30% off on their Black Friday sale. It went from $79 to $55, $169 to $152. Also don't have a link, also not selling you anything, just giving you guys a heads up. If you don't have a hardware wallet, definitely take advantage of these Black Friday sales. You can go to Trezor, you can go to Oculus, you can go to Tangem, look for the best deals, get yourself a hardware wallet. I've got 2 Tangems, right? 2 Tangems. I just ordered a Trezor today. I have 2 Oculuses. I have quite a bit of hardware wallets. Some of them on the phone, which are the Tangem and the Oculus, right? And then I also have some that are off the phone completely, which is like the Trezor that I'm just getting. And I am planning on buying some more. So definitely take a look at this and make sure you guys are being secure with your assets if you haven't already. Like I said, not selling you anything, not giving you, just giving you a heads up. Go to their websites, go do your thing, and get those benefits. I'm not selling you anything. B Team Crypto, what's going on? Congratulations on 4K, bud. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I hit 4K subs on the tubes. I appreciate everybody hitting those subscribes. I appreciate everybody hitting those subscribes and those likes and helping out the videos. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I'm going to be posting more short videos as well there. I've been posting, obviously, shorts over there. I'm going to be posting a lot more here on TikTok. I've been posting just everywhere. Just in general, I'm just going to be amping up my amount of content being created. So make sure you guys are following wherever you feel more likely, wherever you feel more attuned to use. So right now, like I said, meanwhile, Ethereum holds above this resistance zone of 3,400, basically 3,500. If we stay above this resistance zone here, the next target here is 3,800 for Ethereum. And then we got obviously more targets up there. Does the Oculus wallet work like Tangem? Yeah, it does. The Arculus wallet in Tangem, basically the same thing. You have a little card, right? The app is on your phone. You tap the card onto your phone, and boom, it unlocks. So yeah, they're basically pretty much very similar on the same technology here. Let's see, where's this Bitcoin trade at? Bitcoin is still just chopping around here, down $4 on my trade for Bitcoin. Just been kind of fiddle-faddling around my entry point here. No big deal. Just gotta let it, gotta give it some time. Gotta give it some time. Let's see here. Let's go. What other altcoins you guys want to cover? Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look at Uniswap. Uniswap is having a nice little move today. Let's go take a look at Uniswap. So Uniswap has finally filled the golden pocket here of $12.72. Let's go Uniswap. Coming in for the monthly pivot here of $13.41. We're not quite there just yet, but that is one of our last big targets for the overall move here in the March of 2024. Right, Uniswap topped out at around $17 with this wick here back on March 6th. And then this is the last target before running it towards the value area high of the Q1 range for 2024, which is $15. So if we can flip 1341 and hold it as support, the next target here will be 1571 before we start blasting off and breaking towards all the breaking above the 2024 highs. So definitely going to be looking here. If obviously we have a pullback, levels to be looking for support here. First level is $11.95 to be holding as support. If that doesn't hold, coming down here towards this monthly pivot of $10 could also be support down here. So let's go take a look at somebody said Jupe. Luca in the house. What's going on, Luca? Member of the channel, member, I believe, of the Crypto Citadel as well. If you guys are not part of the Crypto Citadel, definitely do so. The link is in the bio, right, in the profile, wherever. You click here, Crypto Citadel, and guess what, my friends? It's $19.99 a month, right? But with the promo code Black Friday, take advantage of all these Black Friday sales because they're coming to an end sooner than you think. You get 75% off, which is $5 for your first month. $5 for your first month, which is less than 15 cents a day to be in the Citadel. The overall price is $19.99 after your first month, which is less than $1. Less than $1 a day to be in the Citadel. And you're like, man, less than $1, what could you possibly be giving in there? Well, let me tell you, my friends, let me tell you, we're doing daily trade setups for Bitcoin, right? Daily updates on Bitcoin, macro updates on whatever altcoins you guys. I just dropped an update for SudoSwap, dropped an update for Dogecoin, been dropping for NKN, Superverse, Ondo, many others, right? All macro analysis. These are for the non-traders. These are for the long-term investors, the long-term holders. Targets to the upside, targets to the downside for potential dollar cost averaging, for potential take profits, all for game planning. Fundamental analysis. Some stocks, some members are actually asking about stocks. Fundamental analysis and the live room, the live exclusive trading rooms where we get not just do daily trades in there, right? But we do three exclusive live streams in there per week. 3 exclusive live streams per week for less than $1 a day to be in there. So guys, if you're not in there already, you're missing out. Take advantage of the Black Friday deal before it runs out. Let's go on over and take a look at Jupiter here. Jupiter. All right, so Jupiter still hasn't hit its overall gold pocket of $1.42. We currently have been rejected here at the 0.5 and have been pulling down since then. Let me get rid of this here. I've been pulling down since then. We're being held down by the Q2 point of control. We've been finding support here on the October value area high of 99 cents, basically $1. That should be a nice little area of support. Bouncing off of this, we need to get above the 117 and hold this as support, right? Flip the 117 from resistance into support for Jupiter to run it up towards this gold pocket of 142. And then we have a weekly pivot. Last target up above is 150 before going into price discovery for Jupiter. Because then after that, that's pretty much it. It's all she wrote. We're going to be entering price discovery. We wicked all the way to $1.84 for Jupiter back earlier in April 2024. So the last actual untapped target is at 150. Above that, there's obviously above the value area high for Q2, there's not much volume above 136. So these levels could go by quick. We tap 142, hit 150, and a nice little rally. We can just break right over 184 and head towards that $2 region for Jupiter. Now for support, clearly we're looking for this, the 99 cents to $1 range. If that doesn't hold, then looking down for that 91 cent area, which is a total pullback of about, to this first target of support is 6%. All the way down here is about 13, 14%, basically 15%, depending if Bitcoin pulls back or not. Bitcoin's starting to move back up again. Let's go. We're up $48 on our Bitcoin trade. If you guys are wondering where I'm trading, I am trading on ZoomX, right? ZoomX, it is no VPN required, no KYC required. They're awesome. I've been using them for quite some time. They reached out to me and they said, hey, check us out. Use our platform. I've been using it ever since, and it's been great. So if you guys aren't using ZoomX, there's a link in the profile, in the description, wherever you're at, right? That gets you, if you sign up with that link, it gets you 25% off all fees if you sign up with that link. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of that. Make sure you're jumping on over to ZoomX and taking some trades. It's a great platform, super straightforward to use. They have spot and they have futures to trade. They have a centralized exchange and they have a DEX. It's all built in. So ZoomX is pretty legit in that way. B Team Crypto, thank you for the emojis. Let's go. The Crusader Clan, baby. The Crusader Clan. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you guys aren't tapping those likes, I don't know what you guys are waiting for. Let's see here. What other altcoins you guys want to cover? What other altcoins you guys want? Give me some altcoins, guys. Give me some altcoins. I need some energy from the chat. I need some energy from the chat. Glenn says, thoughts on ETH. Oh, Ochoa says, Aerodrome. Okay, there we go. Radium. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Now I'm getting the energy now, baby. I'm getting the energy. So I'm going to quickly hit Ethereum one more time. Like I said earlier, Ethereum right now is right above the, give me a second, USDT. Bang, bang. All right, we are here. We are above this resistance, staying above 3,500. Our next target is to $3,800 for Ethereum. Very, very good. I've been covering this a few times already, so I'll just a quick little rehash. Now let's go over to Aerodrome. Aerodrome. What's going on with Aerodrome? So this resistance continues to be resistance for Aerodrome, right? This area between 138 and 144 continues to be resistance. I told you guys that we would be looking for 130 to 121 for support, and it's been support this whole time. We're going to be covering Ondo as well. Let's go. We're getting hit with some good altcoins here. So 120, 121 has been support. Those have been the best entry points you can get into in dollar cost average as of recent, right? As of recent time. So back on the 15th, on the 21st. And yesterday we came down as low as 126 for potential dollar cost averaging, building a lot of support here at the upper end of this October range. We need to flip 144 into support and hold it. We have a gold pocket up at 168, and then we have our last target at 189. Above that, we start going into price discovery for Aerodrome, which I am extremely, extremely bullish on. And I can't wait to buy more if we come back down. Right now, we're currently sitting at 141. We're right in the middle of this resistance zone. If we start pulling back down again, let me tell you, bro, I'm going to be buying more. Bitcoin's starting to move here, baby. Up $62 on Bitcoin. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Come on, Bitcoin. Pump for me, baby. Pump for me. Up $72. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Pump it, pump it, pump it. See, this is... I didn't get the perfect entry down here, right? But I got this thing ran. I saw this pattern. I saw this. It broke out. I said I'm gonna wait for the retest. Retest came, boom, took it, and bing bam boom, it's gone. Right? These are the kind of trades you gotta take, or you can do the type of analysis you can do when you're already above the levels here. I knew that overall being above the previous day high, being above the daily naked point of control of 95,000. Bitcoin has a very good likelihood of running it up towards this weekly open, towards this point of control. Bitcoin's been showing some strength here all day today. So that's why I took the long on this retest here. So let's get it. Let's go back over here to Aerodrome. Let's jump into, let's see here. Let me go in order. Aerodrome, we got hit Jupiter. Let's hit Radium here. Radium I've been trying to buy Radium for so long, but they don't give me no chance, man, because this thing no dip. This thing no dip, man. This thing is just up. Just up. just up, just continuously going up and more up and more up. Nothing but up, nothing but up. So yeah, it's been frustrating for sure to get into Radium. I mean, this thing is basically reaching some local highs over here. Where is this thing at? August 21st. This is the weekly. Let me jump back over here. Let me see if we got any targets. Quarterly. All right, all right, all right. We got one more target. We got a quarterly pivot up here. Awesome, awesome. We got, let's see if we got any monthlies up here as well. We should. We got one right here. Let's go. All right, perfect. Turn this off. Let me get a range up here. It's August, September. Let's see here. Let's get Q4 here. October 1st. Come on, 31st. Boom. Untapped Q4 from 21 NPLC. Let's go. Yeah, I don't really have much going on over here that we haven't tapped already. So local targets here right now. All right, overall. Next big targets for Radium is $8.10, $8.68. Expect some resistance in this area for sure. So those, since those two targets are so close to each other, definitely expect some resistance there. Overall, big target to the upside is $10.18. Right now, we've had a nice little rally from all the way down here. So let's go down here from August 5th to this high. Potential pullbacks here. We've been holding the 382 as support, dropping down to 448, which I don't see this thing doing at all. Right? I don't see us dropping 20% for Radium. But if we did, 448 would be the first level of support for some potential dollar cost averaging. At least that's what I would do. 0.5 is down at 388. And obviously the gold pocket is all the way down at $3. And like I said, I don't foresee this type of retracement happening for Radium. Radium's been showing an extreme amount of strength, especially since, if you guys don't know why, it's because Radium, it's the backbone DEX for Solana, and all the Solana meme coin traffic that's happening. The grand majority that people are using Phantom Wallet and all this stuff, you're using Radium. You're not really using Jupiter unless you specifically go to Jupiter yourself. The majority of you guys are all using Radium, and Radium is just continuously running it and running it and running it. Let's go. Bitcoin continuing to move to the upside here, up $85 so far on this trade. Let's keep it going, Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on. Keep it going, baby. Keep it going. So that's Radium. Let's go take a look at Ondo. Ondo. Let's go. Oops. See. Okay, there's my chart. Okay, perfect. So Ondo front ran its gold pocket here of $1.14, came as high as $1.11, $1.12. Been pulling back, holding this level of resistance as support now, which is bullish. This is what we want to see, right? When we flip resistance into support, that is very, very critical. So we are being able to flip the $1 mark into support. We came down, we've wicked down to 94 cents a few times. Those are some nice little good buys here. If you could see Ondo below $1 real quick, scoop some up. That's potentially great, right? Meanwhile, we hold this if we continue to lose it. Value area high here for the previous quarter is at 93 cents, 92, and then Q4 pivot all the way down at 82. Do I see us going all the way down there? Not unless Bitcoin has a major retracement, right? If Bitcoin retraces down to that 76, 79, 79, 76,000 level area for that CME gap, then a 22 to 30% pullback for Ondo is obviously possible because the meme coins will melt along with Bitcoin. Now, if it doesn't and Bitcoin continues to crab walk here, continues to go sideways, I do expect Ondo, yes, Ondo, that's exactly what we're looking at. I do continue to expect Ondo to run towards this gold pocket. We don't have any points of controls, any major targets that are untapped up here. They've all been tapped. So last big target is 148 before breaking towards all-time highs and going straight into price discovery. We don't have a lot of volume up here above this area, above the 114, as you guys can see right here. Not a lot of volume up here at all, right? We were just here briefly for the month of June, back earlier this year. So we break above that, we're going towards that 148, which is the all-time high. And after that, that's all she wrote. Price discovery time for the Ondo. Let's go, baby. Bitcoin is breaking up here, making a move up $120 on this long. Let's go, Bitcoin. Let's go. Keep it pumping, baby. Keep it pumping. Keep it pumping. Go for that 98. Let's go. Let's hit 98 before the show's over. What do you think about Ondo drop in January? So yes, Ondo is having a major token unlock on January, which I am concerned about. It is something that I'm keeping an eye on for sure. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I still have it pulled up. Ondo Finance. Let's see. Upcoming event, 51 days, which is on the January 18th of 2025. Right, having a major token unlock of 1.94 Ondo, which is about what is this, 134% of circulating supply. So total locked is 8 billion, unlocked 1.4 billion. So yeah, it's basically unlocking more than half of the token unlock that it has right now. So the supply is basically going to be more than doubling in January, which is definitely a concern, which is definitely one of the reasons why its price isn't going to go as high as people think it is in the bull market, because of that. So I am keeping an eye on Ondo. If Ondo has any major rallies before that unlock period, I do plan on taking some heavy profits on it. Tia, which is Celestia, has done pretty well for when it had its big token unlock. It wasn't as big as this, I believe, but overall it had a really big token unlock in October, right at the end, right before this big rally, and it's still up 64% this week, still doing very well. But nonetheless, this is going to be doubling up the supply. Got to be very, very careful. Do expect a lot of selling pressure. Just in general, got to be careful with that move. So we'll be covering that and keeping an eye on that as we get closer and closer to January 18th for Ondo. JY says, hey, Crusader, I picked up Hbar 2 days ago. Was going to pick up 𝗭𝗢𝗢. Your thoughts? Let's go take a look at Hbar and 𝗭𝗢𝗢. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with those projects at all. Don't know what they've been up to. Let's go take a look here. All right, so Hbar still hasn't had any major rally. Tried to get back through this resistance of 9 cents. Got rejected once again the last 2 days here. Still sitting. We're currently sitting above the value area high for Q3, which is good. But as you can see, we still haven't had any major breakout. All right, we got a gold pocket all the way up at 20 cents. We have a monthly pivot up at 13 cents. The only real thing to wait for is for Hbar to really close above 9 cents, go towards that 10-cent area, and hold that as support. If we can hold that, flip this area of resistance into support, then Hbar is going to get some bigger move to the upside. Now that we got Tornado Cash potentially being reinstated, no longer being sanctioned, no longer being seen as a threat with security tokens could potentially start doing better in this bull market, because now we're talking about security in a positive way, and the negative connotations from government regulations will no longer be affecting security tokens. So this could potentially be good, but we need to see it get back above 10 cents for Hbar to really start having a move. Now, 𝗭𝗢𝗢 is one that I've not paid any attention to. I don't think I've even heard of this project before. Yeah, this chart is empty. So let's take a quick little quick little move here, see what's going on. Let's get Q1. Q1 all the way to the end of March. Let's get the month of March alone. Nice. Got a nice little point of control up here. Got a monthly NPLC up at 20 cents. Let's get Q2 all the way to the end of June. Q3 to the end of September. Come on. There we go. Let's get some pivots here. So monthly pivot up here. Boom. That's good. A nice little target up here. Don't have any other monthlies that are untapped. Let's get a quarterly. Don't really have any other ones untapped either. So, okay. So right now, not much going on overall. Let's get an overall gold pocket from this top. So from this top to this bottom. Perfecto. Okay, so this is what's happening here. Let's cover this here real quick. Break it down. This is 𝗭𝗢𝗢𝗠𝗘𝗫. Like I said, I don't know anything about this project or what's going on here, but overall, we have a negative point of control at 20 cents, which is right above the 6.5 gold pocket for 𝗭𝗢𝗢𝗠𝗘 for a full retracement back towards the upside. Right now, the 382 at one is sitting at 14 cents, which is lining up with the value area high for Q2, which is going to act as resistance, and that's exactly what we're seeing here for 𝗭𝗢𝗢𝗠𝗘. Right, we're seeing some resistance happening here, getting above 14 cents. I expect this to hold support around 11 cents, which is the value area low for value area high for Q3, and right below that is the point of control for Q2. So this little area here should be some decent amount of support. Let me mark this here. Boom. Put this in the green. Support. Should try to build some support on there off of this, which is, let me see, we also have the Q4 pivot is a little bit lower than that. That's fine. So this is the area that we're pretty much ranging through the Q2 range right now. We have a lot of volume happening here on Q2. We don't have a lot of volume above this area here. Once we start breaking above the value area for Q2, which is also this 382, a move to the 0.5 fib at 17 cents should be quick. As you guys can see here for Q1, we literally have like no volume here at all. We have no volume here at all. We just have volume happening here inside of Q2, which is mainly happening below this price target and this price point. Give me a second here. The wife is calling. Sorry about that. Wife was calling. So nonetheless, resistance, we break through this here. Now a lot of volume. We move to 0.5 at 17 cents. Gold pocket, monthly pivot, naked point of control. Lots of resistance going to happen here. A lot of profit taking for 20 cent area for 𝗭𝗢𝗢𝗠𝗘𝗫. And support-wise, looking for 11 cents overall. Let's see how the Bitcoin trade is going. Bitcoin is still moving to the upside, baby. Up $129 on my Bitcoin long. Let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you guys aren't already in ZoomX, like I said, definitely go hit the link in the bio. No VPN, no KYC, 25% off all fees if you use my link to sign up. And also get into the Crypto Citadel right there as well, which is 75% off. It's $19.99 on a regular, which is less than $1 a day, to be getting daily trade setups, getting macro long-term analysis for the non-traders, for targets to the upside, targets to the downside, right? And with the promo code Black Friday, you get 75% off, which is $5 for your first month, less than 15 cents a day. Make sure you guys are joining the private Citadel, the Crypto Citadel, which is the private community down below if you haven't already. says, hey guys, I'm 20 years old and I want to change my life. Do you have any advice? Yes. Learn as much as you can about investing. Make as much money as you can, not just through investing, but my advice to you would be, if I was 20 years old right now, I would be trying to get a well-paying job, or whatever job I have, I'll try to maximize, whether it's overtime, whatever it is, and make as much money as possible. I would not be putting any of my money into a 401k. I never have, and I never will. I would be putting all my money into cryptocurrencies. But before I do that, I will be investing in my own education, meaning reading books like the Bitcoin Standard, reading books about investing in general, spending time in the markets, waiting for the red days, waiting for the bear markets, right? Learn about the 4-year cycle, learn about bear markets, and start exposing yourself to the markets. And during the bear markets, I would be unloading as much cash as I possibly could into the markets, right, to build up a portfolio when things are completely in the depth of the bear market, when nobody wants to buy crypto, when nobody wants to talk about it. That's when I would be doing my research. But in the meantime, I'll be learning as much about crypto as I can. I'll be learning about investing as much as I can, just and stacking as much cash as I can for those days to come, because they will come again, and load up on it as much as I could. That's what I did. That's what I recommend you guys to do as well. Obviously, not financial advice, not telling you to buy anything. Just invest in your own education, and your education will guide you. Even if people call you crazy, even if people tell you that makes no sense, if you have conviction, or you say, well, how do I get conviction? Educate yourself. Once I started educating myself on crypto, started educating myself on money, on investing, how does money work? How do you find financial freedom? You're not going to find financial freedom from a 9 to 5. You're going to find a financial freedom when you learn how to make $1 make another dollar for you. How do you learn? How do you learn to do that? By investing. How do you learn to invest? You got to read. You got to watch videos. You got to educate yourself by people that have already done it in the past, right? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. It takes time. You have to be patient. You're not going to build a wealth and become financially free in less than 2 months, in less than 6 months, in a year. It's going to take years, but you will get there a lot faster than investing in your 401k, which is going to take you your entire life working a 9 to 5 to be able to retire at the end of your life. And your 401k is not tax-free. Your 401k is just tax deferred, meaning you have to pay taxes towards the end. So if you're not rolling that 401k over into a Roth before you retire, you're gonna owe taxes like a mother when you get out at the end of your life, out of your job. And I don't want to wait till I'm 67 years old to retire. I want to retire when I'm still young, and that's why I've been building my crypto portfolio. That's why I've been educating myself in investing and how to make my dollars, make more dollars for me while I'm sleeping. So altcoin season is here, baby. I hope you're right. I don't think we're quite there just yet. Bitcoin is crawling sideways. The trifecta is in play right now, right? I've talked to you guys about the trifecta. Bitcoin hitting new all-time highs, which we did, 99,000 whatever. Then Bitcoin price chopping sideways, which it has. Came down to 91. Now it's back towards, what is it at right now? 97 and some change. So it is chopping sideways. What's also been happening? Bitcoin dominance dropping, right? Bitcoin dominance is dropping here. As you guys can see, we're down at 58.5%, could be dropping lower. So the trifecta is happening. We are experiencing a little bit of an altcoin season. Is it the up only season just yet? No, I would be cautious about that for sure. We are up $191 on this Bitcoin trade, baby. Let's get it going. Let's keep it pumping, Bitcoin. Let's keep it pumping, Bitcoin. Come on, run it, baby, run it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Keep it going, Bitcoin. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys in here. I appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. I'm Blockchain Crusader. If you're not in the Crypto Citadel, definitely do so. The link is down below. Take advantage of that Black Friday sale. I'll see all of you guys in the next video and in the next Crypto Citadel meeting. If you guys aren't in there, take advantage of it now, guys. Black Friday, 75% off, $5 for your first month. It doesn't get better than that. See you guys until next time.